Hi. Hello, everyone. How we doing? Hello. Hello. G'day. It is every quest Saturday, Final Fantasy. Let's go. Hello. G'day. Thanks for getting the first today, Cake. Cake is on a 2-stream streak for getting the first today. Ooh. Thanks for that, Cake. And thank you for the bunny check-ins as well from Cake Eating Dragon, Jackal13, Lenny B1, Remy Rive, Jace0101, Devil777 Hunter, Scry Kingsbird, Jimitation, Kingpin Senpai, and Not Sega. Welcome in. Hello. How y'all doing? Hi Kingpin, hi Noct, hi Scry, hi Jim, hi Jace, hi Remy, hi Lenny, hi Jackie, hi Cake. How y'all doing? Hello. We're starting off with some Cactpot today. Oh, I nearly pressed the wrong button. There we go. Had a very disgruntling day. That's no good. That sounds like there were some annoyances that came up today. Oh, hang on. I just gotta... One sec. Let me just open this up. Sorry, I'll be back in 2 seconds. I forgot to update something. Now it's gonna take forever to load because I disappeared. Some say Nick still eats anyone that joins the stream. It's true. She would. She just like... She munches me for like no apparent reason. All the time. Yeah, this is taking longer to load than I thought it was going to. But that's fine. I can hide it on a different tab. Hang on. I'll stop being lazy. There we go. There we go. Look, I'm still here. Look. I live! Wait, is it showing me? Hang on. Oh no, it's because I still got the... There we go. Studio mode on. I don't know how studio mode works. It's fine. Not very well, but I would do it if pressed. 10 million gil? Sheesh. Yeah, I'm saving up. It's from sending all the retainers out and all of the market board selling that I do. Sorry, it's from sending the FC submarines out. I don't know. I think I said retainers out. But, Air Force One in Sephi, hell yeah. It's not on in here though. Sad. Brain dead. Brain not working today. I will admit that. It's a little bit loosey-goosey going on in there. Sparks are flying. The cogs are not turning. The cog, it's malfunctioning. But that's okay. I hope everyone's doing well. We have today planned Hildebrand quests. The Hildebrand quests are planned for today. So that's probably the main thing that will get done. What was I gonna say? It's gone. I'm sorry. This could potentially be a recurring theme for tonight. I have no idea what I was gonna say. I'm cooked. Anyway, yeah, we've got Hildebrand for today. We've got a few Levequests that I'll turn in after we do this. And then we can also do our relic turn in as well, maybe at the end or something. Hi Smokey, welcome in. Hello. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, we're here now for the draw of the gold saucer thing, which I probably jumped in a bit too early, but the relic, yeah, we'll be able to get the relic done, and I'm pretty sure it's the last stage too, so we'll get to see the final form. Because all we needed was the poetics item. Oh look, now it's Air Force One. Go on, do it. Maybe one day I'll win. I don't know. I feel like it's pretty low odds. Does anyone know what the actual odds are? Can we look it up? What are the odds of Hackpot Jackpot FF14? The odds of winning the Jumbo Jackpot in FF14 are 1 in 10,000. That seems too low. I don't believe that. Because it's a function. Yeah, no, that doesn't sound right. No, other people say it is 1 in 10,000. I don't know, 1 in 10,000 seems pretty low for the fact that I have not heard of anyone winning it. Maybe one person mentioned it, but I have to put cap on that. Consolation prize. Consolation prize. Consolation. Yeah, it's a consolation prize. Winning isn't possible until I do it. Oh, okay. Well, could you hurry up and win, Noct? Because, it's not that I need the Chocobo ring, but I want the Chocobo ring, okay? I'm trying. Okay, oh, sorry. You're trying. Am I in the right spot? Yeah, okay. Apparently I am. My FC member won once? That's pretty exciting to win it. Alright, who's submitting your numbers? Noct is 1337, isn't it? Leak. Oh. Alright, who else? Who else wants to submit their lottery ticket? Oh my god, you preempted me. I know, that's crazy. I'm shocked and appalled. Shock Pikachu. 000. Gotcha. There you go, Jim. I purchased 0000 just for you. Alright, we get one more. 0101. There it is. The 3 tickets. Alright. So, I mean, we could just go do Air Force 1 really quick. I should have used the either right, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, yeah. And then we'll go hand in all these Levequests, because I did a bunch of fishing yesterday. For them. And then we can get stuck into some Hildebrand. Woohoo! Whoop whoop. Pow pow pow. This is my favorite gate. I love Air Force One. Blasting. They see me blasting. Blam blam. Blam blam blam. Got good music, basically any variation of the Chocobo song is good. True. It does have good music. And it's just like easy. You know, it's such a chill, just like blam blam blam. And then you chill out for a bit and then you do some more blam blam blam. Let's rank this on controller. On controller, it's way harder, yeah. Easy. It's fast too. It's over really quickly. And it's not RNG based like any way the wind blows is. Though I actually don't mind any way the wind blows. Because it's also kind of like, it's simple. You just jump in, you pick a spot, you stand there until you get kicked out. And even though it's RNG based, it's like simple. It's simple. It's simple. Okay, to Foundation. I'm excited to do these Hildebrand quests. It feels like ages since we got to do Hildebrand. Actually, no, I gotta do these first. So I do have to read them out first before we hand them in, because I didn't do that yesterday. Do the MSQ. Wow, Scry. I see you found the MSQ button is activated. I see you. Thank you, Scry, for redeeming MSQ. This is not totally a flex. I just wanted to contribute just wild how doing it on controller is trying to play chess while an 11-year-old wide on out 5 hours. Jeez. Play chess while an 11-year-old wide on 5-hour energy drink is trying to tell you about Fortnite and Boruto's dad. Oh, that's all good, Noct. I mean, it is impressive doing it on controller, because I wouldn't be able to. Alright. So, we need to do this as a combat class. No. No Hildebrand. Not allowed. Wow, okay. You got something against Hildebrand, huh? Something against Hildebrand. That's alright. Thank you for sponsoring this MSQ quest, Scry. I appreciate it. Where we were up to is we had come to Camp Overlook because the Warriors of Darkness are trying to stir the flames among different beast tribes to get them to summon their primals over and over again, just so that they can be defeated. Essentially to reduce morale among the beast tribes. We came here because we think Titan might be getting summoned again, and we found this tiny little baby kobold in the camp. And he's asking us for help because they're going to summon Titan and sacrifice a bunch of the kobolds as well to the primal. And including this little dude's parents, which is honestly like very heartbreaking. So if I cry, Scry, just so you know I'm blaming you. So that's the consequence of the redeem today. Because there's a pretty high possibility that that could happen. Based on my memory of events. So, yeah, that's where we're at.
Let us pray that we still have time to save Gabu's parents. What sort of twisted monster would consider a ritual focus a work of art, knowing full well how it was made? And we call them beastmen.
The beast that mourned at the heart of the mountain. Shifting nervously from foot to foot, Gabu struggles to meet your gaze.
I heard Great Father Titan loves crystals, cherishes, covets, loves them, and if we gather enough, he will return. That's why the Patriarch told everyone to go forth and gather them. So, I was thinking, if we take all the crystals away, maybe the Great Father won't come.
Very good, Gabu. I was just thinking the same thing. Do you know where these crystals are stored?
I know! Oh! Several spots, each defended by a different order. Gabu wanted to steal them, but he was too afraid to go alone. Yes, too afraid to go alone. But together we can take them away and hide them. Come! Gabu will lead you to the first cache.
All right. Oh, made swift work of that, did you?
That hardly seemed fair. Then again,
They only have themselves to blame.
Pray see to the crystals. Alize and I will stand guard for any errant patrols. Quickly! Quickly!
Do you have them all? Good. Lead on, Gabu.
This way! This way!
Alright. I'm sure this can only go well, right? What are you waiting for? We stand lookout. You take the crystals.
If they find us, you'll protect me, won't you?
Oh my god. A hydrate? I hydrate. Thank you, Jace.
If I did not know any better, I would say this crate was...
Was what? What's the crate, Alphino? Time is short. If you have the crystals, we should move on to the next cache. Did you hear me, brother? Brother! It's just that... I am quite certain that crate once bore Ishgardian seals. Someone took great pains to remove all traces, but enough remains to make out the pattern. See for yourself. I struggle to imagine kobolds travelling to Kurthus to obtain crystals, much less bothering to conceal their origins. I suspect these crystals were smuggled into Hildebrand by another party, most likely a pawn of the Asians, as Thancred speculated.
I don't understand. Who are the Asians? Do they worship Great Father Titan too?
Never you mind about that. As Alize said, we do not have a lot of time. Could you lead us to the next cache, Gabu?
Yes, of course. Gabu knows the way. Next one is the last, and is very large, very big, very huge, very large.
He's so sweet. If his parents die, I'm gonna cry so hard. Okay, Gabu, imagine a big stinky asshole that teleports around and laughs like a jackass. Yeah, exactly. That's an Asian. We should pack up the crystals and leave. Now. The kobolds could stumble upon our handiwork at any moment.
Gabu said the cache would be here, but unless it is remarkably well hidden...
Uh-oh.
But they were here! Heaps and heaps and heaps of crystals!
Oh god, oh no! Though you cast about for a time, you see no sign of the crystals.
Confound it! What about you, Atheria? Any luck? Nothing! But this cannot be! Gabu saw them! Spied! Spotted! Saw!
Think, brother, think! They must have moved them, yes? The question is, where to, and why? They've started the summoning within Ogamoro, where they summoned Titan once before, and mean to do so again. It is the only explanation.
What about Mother and Father? And the others? We have to help them!
And we will, Gabu. We will. Stay calm. We still have time. They have yet to call for the remaining crates, yes?
If they had, then they would have found the other caches empty and sounded the alarm. Nevertheless, I believe the time for stealth has passed. We must breach the navel and seize the remaining crystals. There is no other way to prevent Titan's summoning. But first, give me your crystals, that I might deliver them into Commander Bloeden's custody. We dare not take them into the bowels of the mountain.
Oh no. Run, Ath, run. Uh-oh.
Mother! Father! We're coming! Alphino is right. It would be folly to deliver the kobolds the very thing we sought to deny them. The crystals, Atheria, if you would be so kind.
Cache of crystals. A large quantity of crystals intended for Titan's summoning.
Thank you. I shall deliver them to Camp Overlook for safekeeping, and brief Commander Bloeden on the situation. Pray go on ahead. As I recall, there is an aetherite within the Ugamaro mines that should deliver you to the navel. Gabu doubtless knows the way. Wait for me there. I shall rejoin you anon.
Hi Neri, how you doing? Thanks for the bunny check-in. Hello, hello. Thank you for 262 bunnies.
Strange. I would have thought you eager to remain in the thick of the action. But if this is what you would prefer, then Godspeed, brother. This way! This way!
We're starting early. I threatened to cry. There is a very, like I said, Scry, if I cry, we know who to blame, right? Is it me? No, it's Scry this time. You're off the hook. Titan. No. Beth cries, Scry dies. Not being blamed is a new sensation. Oh, I can't go through there? Oh, this way? Oh, here we go.
I hope the Patriarch and my parents are there. Ah, I take it this is the aetherite we seek. Right then. As soon as Alphino arrives, we go. I trust you're feeling suitably heroic, Atheria. There's no telling what sort of resistance we'll face in there.
Oh, fan at a bunga, would that save my life?
Perhaps. Perhaps.
Oh god. Oh no.
Quickly, you clods! Briskly, swiftly, quickly! I will not suffer any further delays!
Surprise, motherfucker! Surprise, motherfucker!
Lay down your arms and surrender. We have your crystals. There will be no summoning this day. Overdwellers? Here? But how did you... Where are my parents, Patriarch? Where are they?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Mother? Father? Coke for the furnace? You monster! How could you? We are but servants of the Lord of Crags. We are his, that he may drink of our blood and partake of our flesh, that he might draw upon the strength of his children and defend them from the tyranny of the overdwellers.
No, Alice, not yet. I can't believe they're dead, no. I understand, Patriarch. I do. Your fear, your anger, your hate. You would do anything to protect your people, anything to deliver them from your despair, whatever it takes to ensure that those who threaten you can never do so again. But in your single-minded pursuit of this objective, you have brought suffering on your own kith and kin. You have sacrificed the lives of the very people you sought to protect. But it need not be this way, Patriarch. Renounce this bloody course. Cease your attempts to summon your god, and work with us together to build a lasting peace.
Another piece, to be abandoned at the overdwellers as convenience. Oath-breakers, all of you! Liars! Betrayers! Oath-breakers! You take, and you take, and you take, and when you have had your fill, you sue for peace. You promised that this time is the last, until you grow hungry again. And when we dare to defend ourselves, you declare that this beast tribe cannot be suffered to live, that our god drains the land of ether and brings naught but sufferings, death, destruction, suffering upon us all. I will hear no more lies from you and yours, overdweller. You've ruined your own lands. You'll not ruin ours!
He kinda right, though. He kinda spitting facts, I will admit. No, please, not back to Gabu. No, please. I got away so cleanly not crying in the last flash.
I said I'd come for you. And I did. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Say something. Please. Please.
Why is Titan here?
Wake up! 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 Wake up!
Ugh. Oh no, he's killing the kobolds. Seven hells.
I'm here! I'm here! I'm here!
Stop. I got it! You had me the first time! Stop! Thank you for the pitch, dude. The emotional beatings will continue until the riders are done. Oh. Oh.
Alphino! Leave it to me. We must away.
I can take him. Let me fuck him up right here, right now. Come on, man. What the fuck? What the fuck, man? They were dead before we even got here. Yeah, exactly. Can't believe you've done this. Scry hiding. I wish the carbuncle teleported on the last visible frame. Same. Oh.
He's breathing, and I don't see any injuries. But I can't seem to wake him. By the 12, how could I be so foolish? I should have known better than to let Gabu accompany us, given what we were like to find. His anguish and despair served to bring
Oh. Hang on, I need to take a sip of water. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I appreciate that. Welcome in.
His anguish and despair have served to birth a primal, just as surely as would the supplications of the faithful. Or worse, being born of such tumultuous emotion, this incarnation of Titan seems incapable of naught but violence. If we have one cause for optimism, it is that while many crystals were present, they represented but a fraction of the quantity intended for the summoning ritual, meaning that Titan must be far weaker than planned. Be that as it may, he is yet a primal, and the longer we have him to bleed the land of ether, the stronger he will grow. And should Titan be permitted to leave Ogamoro, more lives will be lost. The Maelstrom will rally their troops, and the cycle will continue. Atheria, you know what must be done. Will you face the Lord of Crags once more?
It seems I don't have a choice, my man.
Thank you, my friend. Halize and I will tend to Gabu. When you have finished with the primal, look for us in Camp Overlook. We will be expecting you.
Oh man. My glasses are all dirty now. I gotta clean my glasses. Wow. We're not even an hour into stream and I've already cried my eyes out. This wouldn't have happened if we were doing Hildebrand. Probably.
I have faith that you will return to us, just as you always have. Fight well, Atheria. Fight well.
What do I do? Naval hard. Okay. I'm just gonna queue it because it'll be faster. Probably. Unless people were already here. Can assist? You're on Sophia. You were already prepared. Look at you go. Right. Alright, I'll do another call. Anyone else looking to come? I'm not really mad at you, Scry. By the way. Put me in, coach. Jim, I happen... Unless you secretly played Final Fantasy XIV without me. Which, if you did secretly play Final Fantasy XIV without telling me, I think I would be very upset. Sorry, it's all good. I'm not actually upset. We cry because it's a good story. He's actually a world prog raider. Brother. You would be in trouble then. Because I'd be like, Jim, how come you never helped me in Final Fantasy XIV? How come you never came for any of the raids that we did? A friend can help? Okay, yeah, I can invite. If you ping me, if you can send me a tell or something if you like. When you're ready. Coming to Soph, easy peasy. Easy peasy. Damn, I feel for that poor little kobold. Look, let's be honest. It was predictable. I could see that coming. I knew it was coming, but it still hurt, you know? Like, they literally were like, yo, old mate's probably dead, hey? And I went, yeah, you're right. I don't have pants on. Well, I do have pants on, but they're the wrong color. I'll teleport back here. There we go. It's probably because they share a gear sep item with my white mage. So if I swap when I'm not at an aetheryte, it doesn't change the color of the things that were still the white mage gear. Look at all this grog. That is a lot of grog. Gambling. Tsk, tsk, tsk. Oh, thank you. Invite. And... can't find. Yeah, I'll pass it to you, and then you can invite them. There we go. Cool, cool. Naval hard, right? Yes. Alright, join. I was like, we have 2 tanks, but it's because it's an 8 person. I was like, oh, we don't need... For some reason, I thought it was still a 4 person one. Probably because when we did it with Neri the other day, we did it with like 6 people. We tried it with 4, and then we had to do it with 6. Can't believe these little kobolds have gone and done it. Thought I'd better. You didn't have to. It's okay. It's alright. But I appreciate the help. Talk about foreshadowing, right? Oh, there we go. Ready. I should probably start. I don't know if it'll teleport me back. If I need to go back to the outside of the Atheria. Wow, this is so much easier when it's like you're not walking. Running is a real mobility life hack. It is indeed, Jim. It is indeed. Oh, that was a hard one. I mean, on the bright side, I know that if I stand in one of those, it won't kill me. Yeah, we got him. Hi Spencer, how you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Thank you for the bunny check-in, I appreciate that. Oh. music's great too. I feel so bad for that baby kobold, dude. I like that dragoon just yeeted off the edge at the end. That was funny. Thank you for the help. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Over my home planet. No problemo. Oh, we're back up here. Oh, he's still not talking.
You're back. Gods, what a relief. Ah, there she is. Did I not tell you she would return safe and sound? The deed is done, then. Titan is no more? Good. There has been enough tragedy this day. He has been like that since he regained consciousness. We believe he can hear us, but he has made no attempt to respond. He is almost certainly still in shock, but we cannot discount the possibility that he succumbed to the Primal's influence. Should that be the case? He must be put to death, like any other thrall. Such is the Alliance's policy. Yes? You have the right of it. But we must not rush to conclusions. After all, we once feared that Azael's followers were beyond reason, and many have since laid down their arms and accepted Ishgard's peace. We can but watch, wait, and pray.
The beast that mourned at the heart of the mountain. Oh. Oh, rereading that quest title now is like, okay, I get it. Like, it hits a bit different, doesn't it? Well, thank you, Scry, for the MSQ redeem. I appreciate that. Oh. So let's go do the Levequests now. Yeah. Hi, Rooney Chicory. Welcome in. Hello, hello. I hope you're doing well today. Welcome in. I'm doing well, thank you, thank you, thank you. I've recovered from having a little cry from that quest. You're great. That's good to hear. That is good to hear. Okay, we'll turn in these. I think there was only 8 Levequests that I had to do. So I'll read out each of these because I just picked them up yesterday. Please, Halone, tell me I'm still asleep. Our priest tells me prayer sessions at the church are being disrupted by the loud snoring of young acolytes drifting off. The masters want of something with a sharp enough pinch to pull them back out of their slumber into wakefulness, and I told him nothing brings about reality quite like the pinch of a Curthan crab. Play FF14 too? Yes! Yes, I love FF14. I do every quest in Final Fantasy XIV. Every single one, including the Levequests, which is why we're doing these right now. Dine or Spine? The nobles who reside in Camp Dragonhead have little in the form of leisure that they oft must take it upon themselves to find some form of entertainment. Upon his supper of urchin rolling onto the floor by mistake, it appears one of them had the notion to form teams to kick the spiny ball around. He asks for the prickliest specimens you can find to use for practice balls. Using sea urchins as a soccer ball is interesting. Snipped for spirituality. I'm sweating. Some of the small folk have witnessed the use of curtain crabs in keeping the priests alert in their prayers, misunderstanding it as some new ritual for connecting with the Fury. There have been requests for the same treatment during church services, and I would have refused them had they not offered to pay coin. A barrel full of the little pinchers, if you will. Oh my god. Lurchin from Urchins. A spine ball tournament is to take place at Camp Dragonhead, wherein 2 teams of residents will kick around a spiny lake urchin and see if they can get it into a barrel using only their boots. I can only imagine the look on the head Chirurgeon's face the next day, but, as they say, the most primitive form of entertainment is watching others in pain. Hi Alti, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you very much for the bunny chicken, I appreciate that. Loose lips heal broken hips. Yo. Injured knights cannot recover with meager rations, even if there is a good chance for survival. Hence, I have special permission from the Holy See to procure rations for them that will allow them to return to the battlefield as soon as possible. The 3-lip carp is a fine source of nourishment, and I would have anglers bring naught but the plumpest for their supper. Bounty of sky, bounty of earth. If crops could be grown in the soil near Camp Cloudtop, what need would there be to send food provisions? In speaking with a knowledgeable botanist for advice on the matter, I was told that the flesh of the cloudfish could serve as fertilizer to grow a wide variety of vegetables. This claim amuses as well as intrigues me, and I would ask a formidable angler to provide samples to test the botanist's theory. Prayer and prejudice. I believe not in the nonsense of the ill fasting, for the sake of Halone's mercy. While those knights who feel humiliated of their injuries may find spiritual comfort in it, naught but a steady diet will see them back to their duty. I ask you to gather me 3-lip carp so that they may eat well, restore their strength, and return to their duties, hale and healthy. Eat like the natives. Appalled by the lack of gourmet meals for a visiting priest, the Holy See is sending a culinarian of remarkable prestige to Camp Cloudtop to determine what quality cuisine can be prepared with local ingredients. Although rumor has it the woman is so talented that she can turn dung into delicacy. I propose we start with more edible prospects. Fetch me a bevy of cloudfish to determine whether the wavekin can be transformed into something palatable. Okie dokie. Let's get the spreadsheet up and hand these in. And then I'll just take a quick, 2-3 minute break before we get started on Hildebrand. So I can, give my face a little splash, to be honest. Please, Halone, tell me I'm still asleep. Oh, I can't edit this. Hang on. I've done this wrong. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you. Or more MSQ. Are you gonna push your luck, or...? Okay. There we go. Alright, there we go. That's better. Curtain crab. Nice. Dine or spine. No, it's not for banning. yeah, it's alright, you're right. Leave Scry alone. They're alright. It's fine. Nothing going on here, right? Lurchin from Urchins. level 74. I think, was it 78? Loose lips heal broken hips. I think the... Oh, hey, we'll put this like Fisher. 79, okay. I don't think I'm gonna make 79. Oh, maybe. Bounty of Earth. Bounty of Sky, Bounty of Earth. Complete the current one. Prejudice. Dunskies. Oh yeah, we did make it. We made it into... There we go. I got identical cast. Thank goodness. That's going to make doing the rest of these so much easier. I was struggling yesterday. Neri is my bad influence. Oh, so what you're saying is that instead we should be banning Neri, is that it? Is that the problem? Yes. Oh, okay. I misunderstood. Alright, I'm gonna go down to where we pick up Hildebrand, and then I'm just gonna take a quick 3 minutes while the ad runs. Good scry. Always good. Scry's good. Scry's good. Nothing untoward happening here. Nashu! Nashu's here. Alright. I will be right back after this very short break. I'm back. Alright, so... since we're, you know, about to do some Hildebrand, might slip into something a little more comfortable. I have my Hildebrand outfit ready to go. Woohoo! It's Hildebrand cosplay time. After all, you know, we wouldn't want to let Nashu down. Teehee. Teehee. I had this ready to go. I made this ages ago. I did change the shoes though. Is that dyeable? No. The outfit is not dyeable. Most clothes you've ever worn. It's true. It is true. It doesn't come with the shoes or the glove. So I pulled the hand part. And then the shoes. But yeah, the rest of it is the Hildebrand outfit that we got from doing Realm Reborn Hildebrand. So yeah, it's quite a nice outfit. I actually quite like it. I did not intend to do that. Guess you can use patricians if you want to dye it. Yeah. Yeah, you can use the patrician's coatee, right? Because it's pretty similar. I don't think the patrician's coatee has the rose though. Alright, it is time for Hildebrand, Detective Extraordinaire. A gentleman falls rather than flies. So, previously on Hildebrand Adventures. Hildebrand was blasting off again into the sky following the successful resolution of the zombie... He was like zombie brand. I don't know. We found the true stone of some prophecy. And then he spoke the words of the prophecy while holding onto the sword. Question mark? And then he went blasting off into the sky. It was something like that. As you catch sight of Nashu, you cannot help but wonder if you are about to have a bad time.
Well, I'll be Atheria Starbringer in the flesh! A pleasure to see you again. Wait, is this what they call serendipity? It is, isn't it? That settles it. You've got to help me find the inspector. Caw, I was hoping you would silently agree. So, I've been trying to calculate the trajectory the inspector took when he was catapulted into the sky again. I've triple-checked my figures and concluded he must have landed somewhere here in Ishgard. Unfortunately, the investigation hasn't been proceeding as smoothly as I had hoped. But now that you're here, we're sure to make some progress. Come, let's speak with the merchants and see if anyone hasn't had dealings with a gentlemanly Highlander.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh gee. A gentlemanly Highlander, you say? My apologies, but I cannot say I have had dealings with a man as you describe. That is unfortunate. Good evening to you, madam. You are looking for someone? A gentlemanly Highlander? I know not of this man of whom you speak, but mayhap Mistress Elise does. She is well acquainted with a rather lot of merchants and noblemen. Okay, we'll ask Mistress Elise. This is Norlace, not Elise. Tusk tusk. I've sold my fair share of goods to Highlander adventurers, but I'd not describe such clients as particularly gentlemanly, I'm afraid. Fair. So fair and valid.
Wonderful to see you, old girl. Come to fulfill a craving for the latest sordid gossip, have we? Well, I'm sorry to say that I have naught for you. My nightly duties have kept me far too busy to stay abreast of the talk of the town.
Wow, that's unusual.
My lord has been most conscientious with his duties of late. I worry, mayhap, that he was struck in the head by a stray projectile during the last battle.
That's funny.
As ever, a warm welcome to you, miss. How may I be of service?
A gentlemanly Highlander, you say?
Now that I think of it, I have heard tell of a foreigner who may be the man whom you seek. Begging your pardons, miss, but did you say you know Inspector Hildebrand?
An acquaintance of yours, I presume? I do not know his name, only that he is here by invitation of Lord Edmund. Or so it is rumoured. Surely as a ward of House Forton, it would be a trifling matter to go and ask after him at the manor.
Caw, I knew it was serendipity. To Forton Manor.
I love Nashu. Nashu is so great. Alright, I can't summon a mount here, right. I'm yawning already, it's a bad sign.
Well met, Mistress Starbringer. Do you require assistance?
Aye, it is as you say. At this time, Lord Edmund is entertaining a foreign guest.
Huzzah! We found the inspector!
You can stick it out. We believe in you. If I am not mistaken, their meeting should be ending shortly. If you like, you may retire to the gazebo and wait for our guests to depart.
A gazebo? Aren't those dangerous? Then again, you seem a responsible sort. Not like to let a wild gazebo run amok. Very well. We humbly accept your offer. And if it wakes up, I'll have you there to protect me.
The knight giving a salute. It's a sodding gazebo. Is the gazebo gonna wake up?
With what powerful magics did they tame this dread fiend?
I love that the knight is like baffled. Oh wait, I probably can close the
That must be Inspector Hildebrand!
I cannot well imagine how arduous your journey must have been. Truth be told, I found the brisk Curthan air to be rather invigorating. It stimulates body and mind both. A welcome benefit when one must discuss matters of commerce. I dare say we would not have accomplished so much otherwise. This is not Hildebrand.
There you are, Inspector! I've been looking all over for you.
Hey, it's his dad, Godbert. I say, who do I see before me? Not one, but two of my beloved son's faithful companions.
Lord Godbert! But I thought...
Hildy? In Ishgard? This is the first I've heard of it.
Aha! I've found you at last, heretic.
Who is this? Either that or Hildy works on troll biology.
Yes, you, the hulking brute with a mad gleam in his eye. Your brazen heresy is plain for all to see. Surrender yourself to the Inquisition at once. I beg your pardon. This man is an all-done merchant, here at the behest of House Forton. Such baseless accusations will not be tolerated. A guest of House Forton? Then he could possibly.
The only thing heretical about Godbert is his hatred of pants. Look, he's not even wearing pants under his jacket. He's got his coat on and he's still not wearing any pants. Look. Not that I can really talk. Actually, yeah, you know what? Let's move on from that point. Let's not get too caught up on that. Though there were those two wards that... but they were acquitted of all charges in a trial by combat. And if he demands the right to... then I would personally have to... Oh dear. He stops doing squats immediately.
1,000 apologies, good sir. I spoke out of turn. I am Seer, and, as you may have guessed, I am an inquisitor who has been charged with investigating reports of a rather suspicious, possibly heretical individual.
Ho ho ho! A heretic, you say? One who bears a passing resemblance to me?
Aye, a man, rather muscular, wearing dark garments and acquitting himself in a somewhat gentlemanly fashion, as some might say. This heretic sounds like the spitting image of an Inspector Hildebrand. Could he be a fan? Say again, you are acquainted with such a man?
I see. And the man you are looking for is Lord Godbert's son.
It would seem that our investigations may be connected. So I put to you a proposal. The first reported sightings of the heretic I am tracking came from Falcon's Nest. Mayhap we should journey there together. It is, after all, possible that we are seeking the self-same individual. If so, and if he is innocent, it would be for the best if you were present when I apprehend him, that we might resolve this matter without incident. I say we go with him, Atheria. This looks to be our best lead yet.
Then I shall accompany you all. It has been far too long since I laid eyes on my beloved son, and if there is a chance we might be reunited, I should be glad to seize it.
Then it is settled. We shall leave for Falcon's Nest at once.
What could go wrong? What could go wrong? So we have to go to Falcon's Nest now. Wait, does Old Man Gazebo have anything more to say? Hi Zelkron, how you doing? By seizing he means clothesline. That is usually how their meetings seem to go, isn't it? Okay, no. That's kind of sweet though. Good evening to you, Mistress Starbringer, and welcome home. As Lord Edmund embraces you as family, so too do we. That's really sweet. Okay, Falcon's Nest. Oh. No. Work. Redwold.
Mistress Starbringer, are these your travelling companions?
Oh, he's changed just into his boots and gloves now. Why is he like this?
The mysterious muscular vagabond? Ah, yes. A patrol sighted him lurking near the dusk vigil. Thinking he might be a lost traveller, they called out to him, but rather than approach, he fled. Quite frankly, I am surprised you bothered to come all this way. That sighting barely warranted a mention in my report. Aha! The unmistakable scent of heresy!
He ran away.
Terribly sorry. Old habit I picked up from my mentor. I know. I will not rush to judgment as before. Still, much as I hope you find your missing inspector, I must confess some small desire that we instead unearth a lingering pocket of heresy. Of late there have been virtually no confirmed instances of heretical misdeeds. It's gotten so bad that some are speculating our funding may be reduced, or worse, that the Inquisition's operations might come under review. That is why Halone, as my witness, I will find and bring a heretic to justice, and prove that our order still has value in these uncertain times.
Yes, yes, I understand you have your reasons. But whether or not this vagabond was a heretic remains to be seen. Still, if you are set upon your course, you might begin your search near the dusk vigil.
An excellent suggestion, Sir Redwood. Should we succeed in our endeavour, rest assured that you will share in the glory.
No one cares. I keep wanting to call him Cyril. Seer.
The hunt continues. Onward to the dusk vigil. I am told that region is especially cold, so do not forget to dress appropriately for the weather.
Looks at Godbert. Who's in just like his boot. Watch him take off his gloves and boots, and the next time we see Godbert, he's even more naked than he was just then.
I suppose I ought to pray for the boy's success.
It's probably for the best, Redwald. He's gonna need all the thoughts and prayers he got. Polar bear. To the snowflake. I'm more surprised he has his shirt on for now. Right? True, maybe his shirt will be off by the time we get there. Maybe that'll be the update. You'll be like, ah yes, dress appropriately for the weather. Time to take my shirt off. That's alright. Maybe he's... Oh, you know what? He's probably stuck upside down, right? In the snow. Hi, Lexamil. How you doing? I am in a different outfit. I'm in the Hildebrand outfit. This is my Hildebrand costume. You know, we're cosplaying. Cosplaying for the Hildebrand quests. Yep. Called it. He's in less clothes than he was before. But yeah, it's my ta-da Hildebrand outfit. Looking pretty cute. This land has a beauty all its own, don't you think? A pity my dear wife isn't here to enjoy it.
I trust you are managing. Good. It would be a shame if we had to turn back now.
He's still not shirtless, I am impressed. Yeah, technically, there's still room to go. We still have room. Had that outfit on my bun as well. Hey, nice. It's cute. It's a cute outfit.
Look, it's frozen! Wait, does that mean the fish are frozen too?
Yeah, sure. Or dead. Oh, yeah, hang on. There we go. Allow. I didn't see that got auto-modded. Slutty crop top. It is, it is.
Fury take me. It's freezing. This is a waste of time. No living thing could survive this god's forsaken wasteland. Over there, look! Someone's coming from the vigil! Inspector! Inspector! Is that you?
It looks like the inspector. Oh no, it's a zombie. Zombie gentleman.
As I live and brave,
Of all the places to be reunited with Master Zombie Brand's compatriots. How fare you all this fine evening?
Hark! A heretic raised from the dead by his brothers' unholy magics. He's not a heretic. He's one of the gentle dead men. What brings you so far from Uldar, good sir?
Well, as you know, ours is a rather lonely existence. So when we heard of rumours of an abandoned fortress held by zombies, we were delighted. I was chosen to serve as emissary and set out immediately. Alas, it seems my efforts were for naught. Ah, truly? Every last one? Dead? That is to say, irrevocably dead? If it was necessary, then so be it. Still, after coming all this way, it is more than a little disappointing, you understand?
Then, my calculations were wrong. The inspector didn't land in Curthus.
Everyone send prayers to Seer. Every second he's in this quest, the deeper into the silly zone he plunges. That is unfortunate for him, isn't it? An interesting, a painful roulette. Oh no, Neri, that's no good. Now, do not fret so. If it is our overlord you seek, then you are in luck. As the founder of the Gentle Dead Men, our fates and our ether are inextricably intertwined. In fact, I can feel it calling to me now.
Truly, good sir. You can guide us to Inspector Hildebrand.
As surely as my rotting nose can lead me to fresh brains. Follow me, my friends. Where's Seer? Consulting his handbook. Nerd. Top DPS by 40% as the tank. Oh no.
One must remain vigilant for heresy, for it can manifest in myriad ways. 'Tis a vile, insidious sickness, which must needs be burned out ere the infection takes hold. Surely zombification would qualify, yes? Confound it! They've left us behind!
See it. You're fighting a losing battle, my guy. You're fighting a losing battle. Don't call it a comeback. Seer's look of utter confusion is one you know all too well.
Who do they think they are, commandeering this investigation? And employing a zombie as a bloodhound? It beggars belief. We must regain control of the situation. With me, Atheria.
Yeah, see? You gonna go take control of the situation, my guy? How you gonna do that? How you planning on doing that? Poor Seer. There is no control with the Mandervilles. No. No one is in control with the Mandervilles except for Chaos. Chaos takes the wheel. You just hang on for dear life. Exactly. Godbird hasn't lost any more clothes yet.
Inspector! Inspector!
Simply basking in this magnificent scenery fills me with inspiration. Sickness is wont to fester and spread, yes? Is it truly safe to consort with this man? Hold on a moment, my friends. I must needs concentrate.
Master Zombie Brand is indeed nearby, but there is also something else. Mayhap a powerful magic, confounding my senses. I can guide you no further. We must needs split up and search the area. Now see here, these wastes are infested with wild beasts, and you would have us split up? Atheria can handle herself, true, and you've clearly no reason to fear death. But what of Mistress Nashu? I take your meaning. My good zombie. Atheria, pray see to the lady's protection. Inquisitor Seer, would you care to take the lead?
Come on, you two. The inspector is out there somewhere.
Nashu is more dangerous than the Warrior of Light. Yeah, she's just uncontrolled danger. That's the problem. I nearly died calling you out for judging someone for not wearing pants. Thank you for calling yourself out. You saved a 4-man wife. That's hilarious. Look, I was doing that, and then kind of mid-sentence, I had this moment of realization that I'm wearing the most amount of clothes that I've probably worn ever in the last 2 years. So, those sculpted legs, clad in gentlemanly trousers. I know them. Where? Sculpted legs. Clad in gentlemanly trousers. Oh, there. There he is. Found him. 14 Dawn Trail relics. Down, getting there. Copium. You got this, you got this.
Look, Atheria. That's got to be the inspector.
You're right. I agree.
And he's surrounded by giant, fluffy, man-shaped gazebos.
Gazebos. Are these gazebos? Nay, my lady. They are not mere gazebos. Note their regal bearing. They are gentlemen gazebos. Fearsome yet fastidious. Foes who would surely tear me rotting limb from rotting limb. Only Atheria can save Master Zombie Brand now. Australian gazebos, yeah. Damn, I didn't realize that's what a gazebo looked like. Oh yeah, I'm a black mage today. Kaboom. Do I have to grab them? They're dirty.
Inspector! Inspector! Can you hear me? We've been looking all over for you. Oh, but this just won't do. We've got to get you out of there before you catch cold.
No, no, stop, please. Not the starfish. Ugh.
Ah! Up and at 'em! Everyone is waiting for you.
Can't even catch a thought, he'd never catch a cold. You're right. Also, he's a zombie, isn't he? I think he'll be fine. Forgive me if I pull any harder. My arms are like to tear.
Ah, there you are. We heard shouting. Have you perchance found something? Fury take me! Is that my heretic? Confound it! I wanted him alive!
Hi, Sheepsty! Welcome in! Hello, hello! Birthday raid! Hi, Schaefer! Welcome! Hi, Sheepsty! Hello, hello! Happy birthday! How was your Delta rune today? Oh, I forgot that I had that muted. Sorry. You didn't hear the Dirtman song. Sorry, you didn't hear my alert. I forgot I had that muted. Welcome in! Hi, readers! I know, I can't believe I've done this either. My bad, my bad. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. It's not her birthday, Schaefer lies. Well, you know what? It's polite to wish someone happy birthday anyway, so. It's not my birthday. Well, I hope you're doing okay regardless, Sheepsty, and I hope you had a wonderful stream today. Welcome in, Raiders. I am Atheria, or you can call me Ath. I'm a variety gamer, but I do play a lot of Final Fantasy XIV, which is what we are playing today, because I am doing every quest in the game. It's a whole lot of quests. I also voice act out all the lines that aren't already voiced, and we have a lot of fun doing it. So welcome in, welcome in. Today we are doing some very silly quests. We are doing the Detective Extraordinaire Hildebrand adventures. So, you know, lots of... This quest line is especially silly. But thank you very much for the follow as well. Welcome in, thank you for the raid. How you doing? How you doing? When it's not your B-day, so sad, so sad.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Exactly, exactly. How is your Delta rune? How is your Delta rune? Hi, Cake. Welcome in. And Schaefer. And Sheeps. So, when people raid in, I like to do this little thing where I read out an introduction. If you're familiar with Jim's, you know, former streams, been a while, this is something that I pinched from him. So, Sheep's Tea, a true villainess in the making. This PNG tuber's journey through Deltarune is legendary for all the wrong reasons. They're embracing the suck and turning every defeat into character development. Will they ever conquer Jevil? Tune in to find out. I love that, like, embracing the suck. That is... oh. Oh. Hi, Cake Peeking Dragon. Oh my god, that's perfect. That's perfect. Perfect for Cake. But welcome, Sheeps. I appreciate the raid. Thank you for sending your community over here. I know if you've been streaming for a little while, you probably want to take a break, have some food, water, stretch, get some rest. Please do so. Please take care of yourself. I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you. I'm not peeking right now. Did you pause it, Cake? Did you pause it, huh? She needs to eat. She has a bedtime. You've got to eat, sheep. Sheep has to eat. Eepy sheep. I'm doing work. Okay, I believe you. I believe you. Peak is not open. Okay. Alright. I believe you. Otherwise, we would have to have an intervention, I dare say. I had to double check. You know, I was going to Steam to see if you had it open. What the fuck? Doesn't trust. I do no, I trust you. I trust you, Cake. I trust you. I trust you. Sobbing, crying. Oh, look, you got to sleep. I hope you have a nice stream. Thank you, Sheeps. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful rest. Thank you for sending your community over here. Inconsolable. Oh. Well, how many hours of Peak have you played this week, Cake? Just curious. Just wondering. No reason. I don't know. Maybe like 8. That seems low. Are you counting from today as the first day of the week? No. 80. It's Saturday. Saturday could be the first day of the week. So the story in our quest so far is that we've been trying to track down the missing Hildebrand. The guy in the blue robe, Seer, is a inquisitor for Ishgard, and his job is basically to sniff out heretics. And he's under, you know, some budget pressures at the moment. It's end of financial year and he hasn't met his quota, so he's pointing his finger in every which way direction to accuse people of being heretics. Can you check? Oh, can I see? Let's have a look. Peak. It says 52.8 hours played recently. I don't know what period of time that is. I assume that's the last week or two. 52? Nah, it's 52.8. Played recently. I don't know if that could be 2 weeks though. It could be 2 weeks. That's still average of 25 though. It's alright. I'm sorry, Cake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you out. You bully. I bully. I bully, I attack. And the guy who's half naked in the snow with the white hair is Hildebrand's dad, Godbert. He's basically a god, really. Like, no cap. He has a godlike physique. He has godlike abilities, but he's a goldsmith. He's like if the Warrior of Light, hero of them all, was not an adventurer and instead pursued a crafting profession. Why does he look like young Colonel Sanders from the dating sim? He does. He does. Oh, yeah, and he owns the local casino also. You're right. You're right, Scry.
Inspector Hildebrand is definitely not a heretic. And he's probably not dead either. He's just hibernating. Like last time.
Hildy ever was a late riser. Fear not. My wife and I had our ways of waking him. Oh, now he's naked. There we go. Hildebrand, Helidor, Maximilian Mandeville, you will get up right this instant. The way he's flailing in the air. I love that Sir is now on the ground. Wakey, wakey. This is normal for this quest line, by the way, Cake. Like I said, this is a very silly quest line. He's having such a good time. He's like, hey, yo, family bonding. I'm so excited. He's gonna suplex him. Silly is an understatement. True, you're right. He's buried even further now. Dead. He's fucking dead. Killed by his own dad. Was it the Mandeville meteor strike? Or the Mandeville meteor dive? Ah, bah. Maybe Julian was right. Trying to name everything only leads to needless confusion. One more time, then. One more time. Hi, Ginger Cat. Welcome in. Hello, hello. I hope you're doing well today. Hildebrand questline is where the Warrior of Light goes to be all, shut up, I'm smoking a cigarette, just let me watch my show. Pretty much, yeah. Warrior of Light gets to kind of take a bit of a backseat, to be honest. You are? That's good. I'm glad. Have you met Mrs. Mandeville yet? Can't remember if you meet her in ARR Quest. Yes, we do. We meet her in Realm Reborn, and she's got the big fry pan that she wields. Your model's super duper cute, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I'm the bunny. Alright, he's gonna go again. Oi! That's new. Oh my god, it's Vivi!
Splendidly suplexed, Lord Godbert.
He's doing the Mandeville man dance.
Where am I? The snowy wastelands of Curthus? And who are these people I see before me? Ah, but of course! Who else would venture into inhospitable climes and wake me from my slumber sweet but my beloved fans?
No, we're your friends.
Why do I feel as though I've stepped through a portal into an alternate reality unbound by the laws of logic?
Because you have, Seer. Because you have.
What is that? A mammet? Where did it come from? Oh, that! When my father drove me into the earth, I found it buried beneath the snow. Vivi!
A little Lalafellin girl. How adorable.
Nash, you please. Note the firm, muscular legs. Not unlike my own. 'Tis clearly a Lalafellin boy.
Now that you mention it, I suppose his features are rather masculine.
With a name like Atheria Starbringer, you're playing FF14. I assume you know about MTG? Magic the Gathering? I have the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering. I bought a booster box, and I opened the booster box on stream a little while ago. Yeah. Yes. We had fun doing the booster box opening, actually. It was really cool. Do you just have the one pack? Or do you have multiple decks? Well, okay, so I used to play Magic the Gathering years and years ago, and then I stopped because I can't be trusted with dopamine gacha. And then when they released the Final Fantasy 14, oh, no, not FF14, the Final Fantasy cards, I bought one booster box. And because I was like, we'll open them for stream. And then what I'll do with the cards now is, I was meant to do it last month, but kind of things got in the way, so I just canned it. And we're aiming for this month, so next Saturday, to do a painting stream where I do extended art on the Final Fantasy cards. Give them a little paint, you know? I did one example one, but I haven't finished the other example.
You two cannot possibly be serious. I am the very soul of seriousness, good sir, especially in matters of deduction. This is undoubtedly a young boy who, much like myself, fell into a deep slumber upon being buried beneath the snow. Now then, let us gently wake him and ascertain his identity. Watch him shake him around. Oh, shoot. Flashbang. There. That ought to do it.
Gigi! 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 What is this place? Who am I?
I'm gonna use Vivi's voice from FF9. What do you plan on doing with the packs once you're done drawing then? Do you plan on playing again? No, probably not. I'll probably just keep them as a collector's item because I play... Final Fantasy XIV is my favorite game, and I'm planning to play through all the rest of the Final Fantasy games. So, yeah, it's more of a collector's thing for me, I think. More so. And because I can't be trusted with Magic the Gathering. I spent way too much money on it back in the day. And, yeah. As it was, I got the one booster box and then, like, the addiction crept up and I had a really hard time suppressing it again. Just can't be trusted in general, TBH. Sus as fuck. Damn. I have some decks. Ooh, Noct has some. That facial expression. What the hell? "'Tis naught in all creation that cannot be repaired with a little tender love and care. Master Zombie Brand is alive and full of beans. It is a miracle." Just bought my first commander deck, albeit an FF commander deck. Was wondering if you were going to give it away or something. Okay, gotcha. Well, I hope you enjoy it if you end up playing commander. Oh yeah, your Bongo Cat is got the Luffy hat on. Yes. Yeah, we've been jumping into Bongo Cat lobbies. Oh, I'm so addicted to Bongo Cat. I'm so addicted to Bongo Cat. Guess what commander pack I got? Is Sephiroth one of the commanders? That's my boy. Not in the commander format, no. Gotcha. Do you need an intervention? No. I don't. He just bongos away, it's fine. In a regular format, yeah, okay. Let me just see what the commanders are. What the possible commander is. There's a Stola. Istola's the cat girl one, yeah. I'd see that. What is Bongo Cat? He's just not a precon. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, Bongo Cat. So, Bongo Cat. And I'm gonna link it into the chat. Because it's a free Steam, like, idle game. There we go. There you go, done. Connected, filled in. Oh, here we go. Let's see what these are. So, Zidane, Ishtola. There's the one from FF13 that I don't know because I haven't played it yet. And then Cloud. What do I vibe with? I feel like Ishtola. I feel like Ishtola's a good choice. Also, I love Ishtola. I'd probably pick a Stoller out of those two. If you, oh yeah, here, I'll put the lobby in, hang on. Here we go. Sorry, I'm exposing you guys. I don't know if you want your names on there, but yeah, this is the lobby. So they're the little bongo cats, so this is mine. I can dress them up, or you can dress them up with stuff. So you can put on different, like, sets. A cowboy hat. Maybe I want to be a cowboy now. Yeehaw! So yeah, this is Bongo Cat. And then basically they just sit there, and when you type or click, they bongo away. And I was talking about it yesterday because it's nice. I'll just be sitting here working away, and I'll look over and I'll see my friends, and my friends will like meow at me, and then I'll meow back. We meow at each other, and then I feel less lonely while I'm working, even though I'm like not talking to anyone. Jim has a chest. Jim has had a chest for the last hour and a half, okay? I'm pretty sure he's had a chest for the whole time that I've looked over. Maybe he's dead. He's walked away. He's probably having dinner or something. I don't know. You did get a Stoller. Yes. Good, good. But yeah, that's it. That's all you do. And you just dress up your cat with outfits. And there's like a whole bunch of stuff you can collect. With increasing rarity. So yeah, that's... Meow, meow, meow. Nothing much going on with it. No, it's just satisfying. Like I said, it's just nice. I feel less lonely when I've just got this up. Just chilling. Plus, I'm a big fan of idle games in general, so, you know. But yeah, that's Cake's Luffy cat. It's not supposed to be intrusive. No, it's just chilling there, yeah. Just idling while you're working away. Sia is very scared of Vivi. Look, it looks just like Vivi. Look, it's even a Mammet too.
Surely there is a perfectly logical explanation for all of this.
Already spoken to him, already spoken to him.
I remember nothing. Inspector Hildebrand's back! And he brought a friend!
His son. It would seem that although father's ungentle ministrations served to restore this young boy to life, they also robbed him of his memory.
How did I get here? Who am I? Why can I not remember?
Hildebrand has acquired a new boy. That's my boy! Do not worry, young man. Everything will be all right. Take it from me. I have lost my memory more times than I can even remember.
Then you can help me to remember?
Hearken to me now, for I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, do hereby swear to solve the mystery of the amnesic Hobbledehoy. Do hereby swear to solve the mystery of the amnesic Hobbledehoy. We're moving on from that.
Wonderful! Wonderful! I'll get started on a batch of Nashu's delights.
Effective as your explosives were in the past, I suspect that young Gigi here lacks the hearty constitution required to survive such an approach.
Gigi? Is that my name?
If Hildebrand is the dad, what does that make Nashu? I fear any answer is terrifying and bad for children. She's the cool aunt. When you woke, you were muttering, "Gigi, Gigi, Gigi." I suspect the phrase may hold some significance for you. So until such time as we learn your real name, I say why not adopt it as a playful moniker?
But that's just the sound all Mammets make. What kind of imbecile goes and names a Mammet Gigi anyway?
Gigi, I like this name. Thank you, kind sir. But how will this new name help me to remember who I am?
Patience, Gigi. This is only the beginning. Next, we'll return to the city and see if we cannot find any who know who you are. Come along. Oh, he even does the little hat movement that Vivi does. Now that I know our overlord is safe and sound, I too must take my leave of you and return to my brothers. I dare say rigor mortis will set in if I remain here any longer. Bound for Thanalan? Then allow me to accompany you. Julian will give me no end of trouble if I keep her waiting much longer. Though perhaps she will forgive me once I tell her of Hildy's return. This is rather a lot to digest. Though you have the look of one accustomed to such happenings. In any case, regardless of Mistress Nashu's protestations, the inspector will not be granted access to the capital until we can confirm that he is not a heretic. You have my word that he will be treated fairly. He's not going to be let in? It's the mysterious person. Who dat? Our villain hath shown themselves. Okay, back to Foundation.
Fury take me! That man, Atheria! I suppose you have heard the news, then? That Inspector Hildebrand was cleared of all suspicion and judged to be no more than an eccentric curiosity. If you are looking for him, good luck! I wanted to thank him for his cooperation, but as soon as the Temple Knights released him, he and his assistant ran off to God's knows where, with that Mammet in tow.
That guy's like Detective Conan, unrevealed culprit drawing. Yeah, hi Compachi, how you doing? Hello, hello. This is the detective series that we're doing.
As for my investigation, in spite of all the twists and turns, I managed to salvage a satisfactory result. As far as the Inquisition is concerned, the suspicious vagabond was naught more than a zombie which wandered away from the Dusk Vigil. Sickness which has since been purged.
That's good to hear, Compachi.
So it would seem that all is right within the world once more. For now, I have no doubt that the Inspector will turn up again like a bad gill. And when he does, trouble is sure to follow.
Ooh. Hell yeah. Sia looks terrified. Vivi! See you, Inspector. How are you and the Sith Empire doing? We're doing well, thank you. Thank you. Trucking along. Trucking along. Grand plans for the world downfall. You know how it is. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. What? What? Hello, police? Evil bunny plotting? I don't know what you're talking about. That man is lying to you. The Gigi situation. Seer must once more enter into a world he does not quite understand. Tee-hee-hee, tee-hee-hee. I pray this day finds you well, Atheria. Or at least better than it finds me. It seems I have no choice but to seek out that inspector and convince him to surrender up his Mammet to me. 'Twas unearthed under most suspicious circumstances, after all, and who can say what secrets, or heresy, it might hold? Therefore, the Inquisition would conduct a thorough inspection, and, if needs, must destroy it. Given his affinity for the contraption, I fear the inspector may not be amenable to my request. Nevertheless, he must be made to see that it is in the interest of public safety. Would you be willing to help me persuade him? Fury be praised. At least you have seen reason. Let us pray he will as well. I am given to understand that while the inspector and his assistant have been wandering all over the city with the Mammet in tow, they often frequent the Gazebo near Fulton Manor. With any luck, they will be there now. The Gazebo! Oh my god. Call back to the Gazebo. Hello? Who are you? This is an NPC. What are you doing here? You weren't here before. It's pretty rare to see a Lalafell here.
To the very pinnacle of the heavens. Isn't she adorable?
Verily shall we scour all creation, from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, for the answers we seek. Every day shall be filled with grand adventures, the stuff of fairy tales and legends.
Huzzah! A grand adventure in the deepest pit of the seven hells!
Just so! Such is the creed of Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. Oh, that's so cute. Well posed, Gigi. Well posed. I dare say you have the potential to be an exemplary inspector someday. Right, that's enough of that. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory Doctrine, I hereby command you to surrender that Mammet of suspected heretical origin into my custody. Why, hello there, Atheria. And Inquisitor Seer. Ever the jester, accusing poor Gigi of being a clockwork heretic, when 'tis plain to see that he is merely a precocious young lad.
Oh, there you go again, confusing the poor girl. As if those big, beautiful, boxy eyes aren't the soul of femininity.
Nash, you please. Were you not witness to the magnificent display of Mandevillian masculinity mere moments ago?
That's 'cause you haven't taught her any better. She needs a proper role model to show her what's what.
Oh, Vivi's so excited. I'm gonna keep calling him Vivi. I don't care. Mistress Starbringer? Inspector Seer? What is all this commotion? We can hear you from the courtyard. Oh, Lord Edmund, my sincerest apologies for the disturbance. I am come to seize this Mammet on behalf of the Inquisition, a fact which I clearly explained to the inspector before you arrived. At which point they set to bickering about the contraption's gender. What say you, my lord? Do you think Gigi is a boy or a girl? "'Tis clearly a strapping young lad, no?" "Fury take me. Not you too. Has the world gone mad? Fine, fine. But even supposing that this Gigi is a real boy, you cannot deny that the circumstances of his discovery and miraculous resuscitation were most unusual. He cannot be suffered to roam the city with impunity until the Inquisition has determined he is not a threat." "I beg your pardon? Miraculous resuscitation?" "I see. Then until such time as Gigi recovers his memory, mayhap it would be best if you adopted him as a ward of House Mandeville. I will even stand as witness here and now, if you wish." Adopt? Then that would make me Gigi's father. Doubtless the Inquisition would think better of taking any action which might threaten the cordial relationship between our two houses. Yes, of course. I'll do it. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, do hereby grant this child the patronage of House Mandeville.
Papa Hildy! Papa Hildy!
Oh, my heart!
The inspector's finally become a father! It's so beautiful!
Quite. And now that you need no longer fear the Inquisition, you are free to show Gigi more of our fair city. Indeed, I strongly encourage you to do so. Mayhap by the grace of the Fury, something will jog his memory. Is she acting or crying again? I'm not crying again. Thank you, Lord Edmund. I shall not forget this kindness. Come, my faithful assistant, my beloved son, we must away. Pass a tissue box. Oh, Halone. I would not presume to question your grand design, but... confound it all. Well, mayhap I cannot detain the Mammet, but I am still within my rights to observe the blasted thing. Roulette tissue. You gotta spin the wheel to decide first. Lord Godbert will be pleased to hear that his son is as hale and healthy as ever. Not that I would ever presume to meddle on another father's behalf, and certainly not without consent. That was very sweet. I mean, Lord Edmund is kind of like our dad, right?
The reaction to that feet pick comic was stronger than I expected. I've already forgotten it. Oh, right. Okay, no, I remember now. That was fucked up. Edmund basically adopted the Warrior of Light. He did! It was very sweet. Whee! He's elf dad. Mitty is dragon dad. True. You know what? We're just we're dragon collecting. We're dad collecting. We collect waifus, husbands, and dads. Dad maxing, yeah. Heidelin's rock mom. And daddies. You right. We collect dads and daddies. Different category. Completely separate.
How long must I stand around waiting for that Mammet to do something possibly heretical?
Wow, it sure seems you're coming in with a lot of bias here, my guy. Family can be a dragon, an elf, a rock, and the near perpetually nude rabbit woman whose day job is killing gods. Hell yeah! That seems like a nice nuclear family.
Cool! Look at all them halberds! I've never seen such a well-armed building before.
Judging by the size of their estate, they have wealth to rival House Mandeville. Come now, Gigi. Surely gazing upon this wondrous work of Ishgardian architecture stirs something within your soul? This grand manor of Durmeltimpast
Pray do not fill the boy, the Mammet's head, with such nonsense. That is the supreme sacred tribunal of Halonic inquisitory doctrine. I should know. I work there. Furthermore, I am quite certain that there is no House Durmeltimpast, and that it is rather a ludicrous portmanteau of their 4 high houses, including that esteemed house which but recently stood as witness to your adoption.
Well, Gigi, do you remember anything?
No, nothing. I say, rather than parading him before the grandiose, why not give him a taste of something more prosaic? Let us make our way to the holy stables, that he might bask in the singular sights, sounds, and smells of Ishgard's famous chocobos. See it as a redditor. To the chocobos. Chocobos. Never let him around a joke. Patience. Patience. A watched heretic never sins. Such noble creatures, chocobos. How many halcyon days did I pass in the saddle, racing across the windswept plains?
So if I wanted hair that colour, I'd have to eat plums, val fruits and pineapples. But how many?
Splendid specimens of horse bird flesh. Would you not agree? In the hands of a skilled jockey, any one of them could take first place at the saucer.
These chocobos are the pride of the Ishgardian cavalry, and any temple knight who dared exploit them for personal gain would answer to the Fury herself.
How about now, Gigi? Do you remember anything about Ishgard? Be sure to sniff the chocobos. It might help. It didn't.
You know, just because you found him in a Curthan snowbank, it doesn't mean he hails from Ishgard. He can just smell a stinky bunny. Rude. Rude. The audacity. Which is why we ought to try taking him to the markets and exposing him to all manner of goods from across Eorzea. Excellent suggestion, Inquisitor. Wait, am I now complicit in this farce? Fury, forgive me.
That is unfortunate for you, isn't it, Seer?
But I want one. I want one. Buy me a chocobo. Please, Father.
Oh, sorry, that was a kid. My bad. I thought that was Gigi. When he leaves, does he say see you later?
Father, that strange-looking thing is staring at us. Gigi, Gigi, Gigi.
Spoiled brat.
Am I that strange-looking?
Oh, no, you're not, Vivi. You're sweet. I'ma get him. Anyone who upsets my Vivi, I'ma get him. He's pretty weird, though. No, he's not. I'ma get you now. You're next. You wanna go? Yeah! Yeah, I do. Yeah. You need me on Monday. Then we can fight. Okay, after Monday then.
Receive your orders. Detain your heretic. Meet your quota. Fury, take me. It used to be so simple. Frightening on occasion, I grant you. What with my mentors. Little episodes. But simple, nonetheless.
What if I picked one with my eyes closed and gave it as a name day gift to myself? Oh, I wonder what I'd get me.
Happy name day, Nashu. These goods would fetch a high price in Uldar.
Why bother? It's no use.
Now, Gigi. You must not give in to despair so easily. Did I not promise you days filled with grand adventures and the eventual discovery of your mislaid memories? Spirits, Gigi! Spirits! Need you tomorrow? No worries. No props. Oh, shit. That is unfortunate. My word! A vase flung to the ground with reckless abandon. Could this be the opening salvo of an indiscriminate campaign of vandalism? One waged by your wild gesticulations, perhaps? At least look before you strike a pose. The gods only know how much that vase cost.
123,504,000 gil at last assessment. 'Twas over 700 years old and graced the homes of a dozen archbishops
8 counts, 2 Lord Commanders, and 1 Duke. 100 million gil. Oh, Halone, why have you forsaken me?
Oh, we fixed it.
Well, would you look at that?
Maybe don't put a vase that's worth 100 million gil on your top fucking countertop, my guy.
It's a miracle. Nay, the divine intervention of the Fury herself.
Did I do that?
Gigi, my boy, that was marvelous. You're a born artisan, just like father.
Papa Hildy's Papa?
Your grandpapa Godbert, the man who woke you with a few gentle taps to the noggin. You wouldn't believe what else he can do with that hammer of his. Why, some folks say he wields the very powers of life and death. Once he and the missus come back from their tour of the Western Islands, I'm sure they'd love to see that trick of yours. Do not demean this Mammet's power as a mere parlour trick. We just witnessed a miracle, and I demand that you all acknowledge it.
This Mammet?
Sir, I say sir, 100 million gil for the Mammet. Nay, 100 million gil and the Duke's priceless vase.
My word is this. What passes... My word. Is this what passes for trade in Ishgard? Gigi is my flesh and blood. I will not sell him at any price.
Please, Papa Hildy, no more. I know you mean well, but we cannot deny the truth no longer. We can deny the truth no longer. I am a Mammet.
Gigi, whatever has gotten into you? You are my son. You are a Mandeville man.
Listen to your papa, Gigi. You're a Mandeville girl, through and through.
Stop it, both of you. You're not my papa or my mama.
Oh no, Phoebe, come back.
The unmistakable scent of... well, perhaps not heresy exactly. Regardless, that Mammet's power cannot be allowed to fall into the wrong hands.
Oh, children do say the most hurtful things.
Well, it is only to be expected. Gigi is at a rebellious age. Strange as it may sound, I too tested my parents' patience, and that on more than one occasion. But if they could weather the storm, then so can I.
I say we find out what's got him thinking he's a Mammet.
But he is a Mammet. How can you not... Oh, never mind. Kids are assholes. True, you're right. Just so we're clear, you do agree that it's a Mammet, right? You don't honestly believe that, you know...
I'm sure he didn't mean what he said about his Papa Hildy, which means... he thinks I'm his mama!
Oh my god. Well, there you go. That answers your question from earlier. Knocked. That answers your earlier question. The measure of a Mammet Hildebrand knows in his heart that love transcends dimensions of time and space, definitions of man and machine. The course of fatherhood never did run smooth, but I, Hildebrand, guardian of Gigi, doting parent extraordinaire, shall find a way to overcome this trial and be reconciled with my beloved son.
That's the spirit. Solving a simple case of childhood rebellion should be easy for a man who's unmasked thieves, defeated duelists, and led armies of the undead.
Yes, that's all very... wait, what was that about the undead? Actually, don't tell me. For now, all that matters is finding that Mammet. We should begin by speaking with the sentries stationed at the city gates and the airship landing. If Fury help us, he has left Ishgard, we need to know about it sooner rather than later. I will visit the Ark of the Worthy, while the inspector and his assistant head to the airship landing. You can question the guard at the gate near the manufactory, after which we will regroup there and share our findings. Dismissed! Dismissed. Alright, let's go question the guards. The sentries. I hope Vivi's okay. Poor Vivi. I feel bad for him. Where? Little fella with a wide-brimmed hat. He came through here. Bought passage on a supply ship bound for Falcon's Nest. One of them was some name Lalafels, right? Funny little buggers. Seemed keen to be anywhere but here. Well, if Gigi left the city, it was not by the main gates. And the sentries at the airship landing have seen no one matching his description.
Falcon's Nest? Fury take me. Must we return to that freezing pit of despair?
Wheresoever Gigi goes, I will follow him, and find him and embrace him as my son once more. However, I surmise our final destination lies far beyond the walls of said outpost. Indeed, there is but one reason he would return to those frozen wastes. To frolic in the snow and cast his worries to the wind.
Really? He seemed in no mood to frolic when last I saw him.
As I recall, he used his arcane powers to mend a vase, only to become morose and belligerent when it became clear to him that he was, in fact, a mammoth. One might even say he remembered what he was, remembered his purpose, and so he returned to Western Kurthus, that famous breeding ground for heresy, where we first found him. Hi Diaz, how you doing? Welcome in. Hello.
Home to his heretic masters, to share with them the intelligence he had gathered on the city. At long last, the undeniable, the unquestionable, the unmistakable scent of heresy. What are we standing around for? We have a heretic to catch. Inspector, I'm starting to think that Inquisitor Seer might not think very highly of our little girl.
It is possible, but I would not presume to know his feelings ere he voiced them explicitly. Until such time as he does,
We should endeavour to surreptitiously bring him round to the opinion that Gigi is a boy of pure heart and good intent. Subtlety in all things, Nashu. That is the Mandeville way. Hi, Gold Curry. How you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. I'm all good. I have a pocket full of eggs myself. But thank you very much for the offer. I appreciate it. I probably should pop a couple of eggs, right? I still have 30 eggs. Egg. Don't look at my pockets. They're full. Never use them on Walker. Well, it's not like you're going to be leveling up a whole lot of different classes. So you won't really need it, to be honest. I only really use it because of how many classes I have to level up, like, at the same time. So that I don't have to constantly be doing roulettes. I have 1,000. That is a lot of eggs. That is a whole lot of eggs. I think I had 100 when I started. But I've been trying to get rid of them so that I can eat other food that I've just hoarded from doing all the quest rewards. The whole one mob I kill every 30 minutes. No wonder the prices on eggs are so high. Don't worry about it, Cake. It's just the economy. Don't think about it too hard. Curry has 99% of them. Yes. Yes, yes.
Aw, even her footprints are adorable. They almost look like they were made by one of those clockwork minions.
You have 30k. Oh, 30,000. Right. Yeah, see, the mistake you made was giving me a math problem. Maths? I have 6 different foods in my inventory. I have a bunch sitting on retainers. They're for free. I'm all good. Thank you for offering, but I'm all good. Thank you, though. I love that now she's like, look, they look just like the clockwork minions. And Seer being like, that's what I'm saying. I've been saying this the whole time. Oh no, I already spoke to her. Hildy.
I would know those tiny footprints anywhere. Gigi came this way.
The tracks continue to the north.
Aha! I knew it. The Mammet immediately left the outpost and looks to have headed north along the river. By the Fury, I cannot wait to finally catch him in the company of heretics.
I don't much like your tone, Inquisitor. If our baby girl ran afoul of any heretics, she'd look them square in the eye and tell them she doesn't want any. Hey, Inspector, I think I just had one of those moments, you know, of insight. Maybe Gigi came out here to find Lord Godbert. I did tell her her grandpapa might like to see that trick of hers.
Brilliant deduction, Nashu. He must be eager to meet his grandparents. The self-same ones he renounced when he declared you were not his father? What a fine young gentleman, eager to explore his heritage. Let us make haste, my friends, for a reunion of 3 generations of Mandeville's beckons. I really can't be bothered.
Seer's like, I give up. I give up. I cannot do this. Have you tried hats, Atheria? Hi, Tenjang. I have tried hats. They feel weird. It feels weird having hats on my character because it also makes her hair less fluffy. Like, it makes her hair all flat. And that makes me feel weird. Plus the crown is my crown. Seer is weak and will not survive the Curthin winter. No, he will not. He absolutely will not. But how you going, Tenjek? Welcome in. How have you been finding the hats? Have you been making lots of glams with them? Oh my god, they're having a snowball fight. This is cute. It's Julian. And Godbert. Come now, you'll have to do better than that. Does she say anything? No. Can I throw? Hee hee. A lot of dead deer. Yeah. They probably got caught up in the snowball fight. Oh, Gigi's here. Gigi's here. They're ignoring him. The mammoth lies motionless in the snow. Fragments of ice stuck to its cap, suggesting the impact of something small and round, traveling at high speed. Oh my god, he's been hit with a snowball. That's kind of funny.
Oh, my head. Oh, it's you. You followed me.
Oh, Gigi. Actually, no, I've been meaning to say Gigi because it's like V, and Gigi. Oh, Gigi. If you wanted to have a snowball fight with your grandparents, you should have said so earlier. Papa Hildy was very worried, though he is glad to see that you are unharmed. It's Saf Gigi. It would seem he was struck by a snowball, much like these Steinbocks. These dead Steinbocks! Are you sure he isn't damaged? As if a mere blow to the head could fell our Gigi. We Mandervilles are made of sterner stuff. I myself have been driven headfirst into the earth on no fewer than 24 occasions, several times from malms above, and my mind is no less brilliant for the experience. I expect the earth was no less brilliant for the experience. Why are you nodding? Oh. He's behind me, isn't he? What good fortune to cross paths with you lot so far from civilization. Forgive me for not taking notice earlier. I was engrossed in my duel with Julian. But how rude of me. Would you care to join us?
Grandpapa Godbert! Grandpapa Godbert! Mama Nashu says you wield the powers of life and death. I beg of you, Grandpapa Godbert, grant me life. Make me a real boy.
Oh, wow. Oh, heartbreaking. Are you sure about this, son? It may sting a little.
I will endure whatever I must to become a real boy.
Seer's backing up now. Then let us begin. Fuck. No!
This body, it's everything I ever wanted. It's perfect. Thank you, Grandpapa Godpert. Thank you.
Oh, but I have not even begun to begin. Bergerot, guide my hammer. I'm sorry. Fuck, that's so funny. Oh my god. Look at him. He's fucking beefed, dude. Holy. Look at that beefcake. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Papa Hildy, I'm a Mandeville man.
Oh god. Gigi, my son, come to your father. Let me have a look at you. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Papa Hildy.
Gigi. Now she's crying. This is so wholesome, what the fuck? Oh god, he's gonna suplex him. The fucking replay. The sad music. Oh, he's so proud of him. Oh my god. Yeah, go Gigi. Now that brings back some memories.
Papa Hildy? Oh dear, who could have done such a thing?
Oh, he reversed himself back.
By the fury! It's just like the vase all over again. Miraculously restored to its original form.
Gigi, my boy, upon further consideration, I believe that this body may suit you best. It is, how shall I put this, more manageable. And
much more adorable. But how can I ever be accepted as your son if I remain a Mammet?
Is that what's been troubling you all this time? But why didn't you say so? A Mandeville is more than mere flesh and bone. He is vigor, compassion, honor, a gentleman for all seasons. Be you man or machine, it makes no difference. If they call you a Mammet, you look them in the eye and say, "Nay, I am a Mandeville Mammet."
Oh, bless.
Mother, father, forgive me for not consulting with you earlier, but circumstances forced my hand. I have formally adopted Gigi as my son and ward of House Mandeville. Ye gods! I knew he was fond of the Mammet, but did you hear that, woman? Our son's gone and got himself a son.
Grandpapa Cuthbert! Grandpapa Cuthbert!
Huh. It all makes sense now. Grandpapa Godbert and Grandmamma Julian. I've been waiting years to hear those words. Grandpapa Godbert. Grandmamma Julian. Few things in life are grander than becoming a grandparent, as they say.
Oh. She is not too happy. Uh-oh. Oh my god.
And what's so bloody grand about it?
That's when someone takes her food. You right. You right.
I'll not be made grandmother to a bloody buggering Mammet. It's past time I beat some sense into my beloved boy.
Uh-oh. No, please, you don't understand.
Fury, take me. I'd heard the tales of dark nights before, but no, it couldn't be. No, I was thinking I was something far worse. Heretical, like as not, but rules be damned. I'm not risking my life to find out.
She was a warrior. It was the beast within her.
They're mad. Utterly mad. The whole damn lot of them. How their house could rise to such prominence, I will never understand. Well, at least the Mammet seems to have overcome its existential crisis. Before today, I didn't know a Mammet could even have an existential crisis. Wait, what am I saying? It's a Mammet. Why should I care what it claims to think or feel? Fury take me. Their idiocy is infectious. I mustn't allow myself to fall prey to it. Follow procedure. Report to your superior. One step at a time. One step at a time.
I think that went well. Oh, there's 2. 3. Who are they?
are you? Right then. My superiors, having been informed of the Mammet's adoption by House Mandeville, as witnessed by House Forton, proceeded to take me to task for my gross mishandling of the situation. They remain convinced that the Mammet is a product of heretical machinations and have commanded me to redouble my efforts to prove this incontrovertible fact. That may prove problematic, however, as Gigi seems to have forsaken his quest to recover his memories and thrown himself wholly into his new life as a Mandeville Mammet, casting about for any hint of a case alongside his doting father. In any event, though I do not share my superiors' conviction, I think it's safe to say there is something exceedingly unusual about that Mammet. You saw with your own eyes how effortlessly it restored that vase, and itself, to its original form. Reconstructive magics are not particularly rare, but his are unlike any I have ever seen before.
Measure of a Mammet. Velinara, welcome! Hello! Hi, Raiders! Hello, hello! Welcome, welcome! Hello, hello! I am Atheria, or you can call me Ath. I'm a variety gamer and bunny VTuber, but I play a lot of Final Fantasy XIV because we are doing every single quest in the game. Today on the menu, we have been doing some Mandeville quests. But how was your chatting stream? What were you getting up to today? Was it something specific? Some kind of, you know, topic or talk show that you were doing today? Welcome in. Welcome, Velinara. Hello, hello. Long time no see. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. G'day, g'day. Something that I like to do when we get our raiders jumping in. Busy making outfits for myself. I love that. I love that. Very good. We love a little, like, fashion show. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Hello, hello. Velinara, a VTuber who vibes with chat while crafting digital outfits and conquering dailies. One day they're feeling melancholy about their ferret, the next they're speedrunning through events. Always down to chill and chat though. That's very sweet. Melancholy is very good. I like that play on words. Thank you for the bunny check-ins, Stinky Dinky. I appreciate that. Thanks for collecting your very first fluffy little bunny friend. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, we've been doing the very, very, very silly Hildebrand quests, where I think we're nearly halfway through the Heavensward Hildebrand ones. I can double check. Let me check. Because I think there's about 8 quests total, but they do seem to be quite long. Where is it? Here. Which one is this? This is a gazebo to call our own. Yeah, so we're halfway. So this will be the 5th quest. Hildebrand is pretty good. I quite like the Hildebrand quests. They're very, very silly. Cutscenes are pretty long, yeah. And there's a lot of back and forth and running around. But yeah, they're really good. And there's a lot less than there was in Realm Reborn too, which makes it, I think, a bit more manageable, to be honest. But yes, welcome in, Raiders. Welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay while you're here. Other than FF14, I play other Final Fantasy games. So we're doing our FF9 finale on Monday. And I also enjoy indie games, farming sim games. You know, the chill, cozy kind of games. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. But if you need to get some rest, Velenara. Please do. Please take care of yourself. Get some food, some water, stretch. You know, take care. Take care. I appreciate you sending your community over here. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Our next one is a gazebo to call our own. Seer may be the only man who has yet to drink from the well of madness. Ooh, the well of madness. Oh, I accidentally skipped that. Hang on. That you stand here before me is proof that Halone smiles upon me this day. I have need of your assistance, Atheria. And before you think to run away screaming in terror, I pray you hear me out. It concerns the esteemed, and now missing and presumed dead, Knights of the Heavens' ward. None have returned to the capital since all the unpleasantness began. Yet, recently, we have heard rumors of these honored sirs walking the streets. 'Tis heresy most foul, I say, and I mean to get to the bottom of it. But we will need all the help we can get, which means, fury take me, we could benefit from a certain individual's serendipity. Besides, if we don't seek him out, he's like to show up at the worst possible time anyway. At least this way it'll be on our terms. And we can keep an eye on that boy, Mammet. Mammet! Yes, right. Oh, you must be wondering why I asked you to come. Well, you and the inspector seem to enjoy a natural rapport, so... Praise Halone. For a moment I was afraid you'd make me beg. This may well be my last chance to prove my worth to my superiors. And if I can't... to Forton Manor. What'll happen if you can't, buddy? What's wrong? What are you afraid of, huh? What you afraid of? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? House Forton. We're back at the gazebo. The dude that was here before isn't here anymore. Weird.
But why, Papa Hildy? Little Gigi's been a very naughty girl.
What's happened? Because, Gigi, such behavior is unbecoming a gentleman.
But why, Papa Hildy? Why is it unbecoming a gentleman?
He's reached the but why phase. Ah, Inquisitor Seer, Atheria. Good morrow to you both. Are you come as adoring fans, or on business? Business. Always business. You may rest assured. Then I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, am at your service. Is it robbery? Murder? Tax evasion? Evasion? Wait. Before we get into that, what's going on here? Much as it pains me to admit it, my beloved Gigi, the apple of my eye, the fruit of my loins, attempted to deface this lovely gazebo. Naturally, as his father, it falls to me to see him returned to the straight and narrow.
That's not true. I was drawing a family crest for our home.
Now, Gigi, I know you are fond of this gazebo, as are we all, but it belongs to Lord Edmund.
You wouldn't want to steal from Uncle Edmund, would you?
I guess not. Then where is our gazebo, Papa Hildy? And does it have a warm stove? With a steaming kettle, too?
Oh, Gigi, don't you see? We have no need of kettles or gazebos. As gentlemen inspectors, the world is our oyster. We can go whither we please, where the red fern grows or the wild rose blooms. Wait, he said the line. Where the wild rose blooms. That's the password for the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Whither the wild rose blooms. FF2 reference. Oh, okay. I see. Interesting. But canonically here, that's also the password for the Signs of the Seventh Dawn. And yet you've been sleeping in Lord Edmund's gazebo for how long?
I don't care about wild roses. I want to live in a gazebo with Papa Hildy and Mama Nashu. Gazebos are quite expensive and dangerous if not domesticated.
Dangerous indeed, my boy. And besides, we are gentlemen inspectors, free to travel the length and breadth of Eorzea in search of a case. Does that not sound more thrilling than whittling away the hours beneath a gazebo?
I guess.
He doesn't want to follow in his dad's footsteps. If it's a case you want, you need not go so far. We are currently investigating reports of individuals masquerading as knights of the Heavens' Ward. These contemptible charlatans are rumored to have tricked several hapless maidens into attending private parties for a small fee, with the promise of enjoying the company of these great sirs. Those who were foolish enough to attend found their experiences to be so traumatizing that they have refused to discuss them in detail. Needless to say, your assistance in this matter would be greatly appreciated, and for it you shall receive due compensation. Say no more, Inquisitor. Say no more. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, am well versed in the ways of the fairer sex.
Since when?
Mummy, Mother, dearest, I was under the impression you had departed for Uldar.
And leave my beloved boy to keep on playing at being an inspector, as well as a father to a bloody mammoth? Bugger that. You're coming home right this instant.
How can you say such things? It is my life's calling to be an inspector, and Gigi is my son. He is a Mandeville man. Grand as it is to see you, you have come at a most inopportune time. The young women of Ishgard are in need of a champion to defend them from fiends most foul. Come, Nashu. Come, Gigi. We shall demonstrate to my mother our peerless investigative skills and bring these criminals to justice.
Those balls! He's stubborn. Probably gets it from his sorry ass of a father. I trust you lot will help me keep him out of trouble. Right then, come along.
Seer is mortified. Well, that could have gone better. And worse. Let's not keep them waiting. Alright, before we keep going, I might just take a very quick little break
just to grab a snack while the ad's on. So now is a good time for you if you need a snack, some water, a stretch. You know, make sure you move around a little bit. If you've been sitting down, it's good for you. We will be right back in just a few minutes. I'm back. I return. Nyx, my cat, has gotten a taste for toilet paper. Recently, when I've been trying to use the bathroom, she's come up and she's started like trying to grab at the toilet paper. So for the most part, until today, it was sufficient for me just to like grab it off the toilet paper holder whenever I was in there. However, when I went out, I discovered that Nyx has taken it upon herself to remove the toilet paper from the roll of her own accord. And so I tidied it up, right? And then I checked the packet, right? So I got out another roll as well. And she's fucking gotten into the cupboard and she started chewing through some of the toilet rolls that were like the full ones in the cupboard. She's innovating. She's a little shit, that's what she is. Absolute little shit. Anyway, so new development. I love those TikToks that are like, your cat pre-6 months, and it's like a sweet little baby. And it's like 6 months to 2 years, Velociraptor. 2+ years, sweet little baby. World-weary maiden.
Please, do you think me so foolish to fall for their charade?
Charade? Charade? Charade.
Please, do you think me so foolish to fall for their charade? From what I heard from the others, said knights bore not even the slightest resemblance to the Heavens' ward. As if I had not already memorized every detail of my Sir Edelfel's face. Wherever could he be?
He's dead.
I shall have some choice words for him when he returns, especially if he cannot properly account for his prolonged absence.
Sharona? My Sharona. Got him. Jim activated the sleep agent. I thought better of you, Jim.
I am truly outside her grace. My allowance all gone to waste on those... I dare not say it. Mayhap those awful rumours are true. Mayhap I must needs accept that he now walks in Halone's halls. He was too beautiful for this world. A good and true knight. A defender of the faith. Oh, Sir Zephyrin, I swear I shall never love another.
Well, you should. He didn't deserve it. My Sharona.
What in the 7L is so damn appealing about getting paid a pittance to do the watcher's job for 'em?
Keto time, boss. No worries, Neri. Catch you later. Bye-bye. I'll probably be finishing up soon, to be honest. Put on the walking shoes. I will.
If the knights aren't supposed to, you know, then why are they so popular with the highborn ladies?
Don't worry about it, Nashu.
Who needs a gazebo? I do.
Aww.
There must be at least one fair maiden who can tell us something of value. Gigi wants a home. I can say one thing with absolute confidence. They're all quite mad. I demand satisfaction. Swift and terrible vengeance. How dare they prey upon a lady's emotions to line their pockets with gil? If Sir Shirebird was here, he'd purge the lot of them like the festering sickness they are. Ah, yes. A pity he too remains missing. So very much a pity. Tough shit, Gigi. So does 95% of the player base. Damn, that's rough.
What I'd like to know is who's going to deal with all these criminals and heretics. We can't bloody well be expected to purge them ourselves now, can we?
No. You have the right of it.
Papa Hildy, that grandmama over there is staring at us.
Now, Gigi, a gentleman must be more careful with his words. First of all, you only have one grandmother. Second, and this is tremendously important, never, ever call her that. At least, not yet. Promise?
Yes, Father. I promise not to call Grandmama Julian Grandmama Julian. Greetings, my lady. Huh. Ain't you a charmer? And there I was thinking I might have to rip your bloody head off if you said the G word one more time. Like that, Papa Hildy?
Ah, my faithful assistants. Have you gleaned any new information? Other than the fact that these women, scorned, seem to detest the fake knights with every fibre of their being.
These two women were telling me all about what they'd do if they cornered, sir. Is this the best you can do, then? Bloody oaths and girlish fantasies? And you call yourself a Mandeville man?
I assure you, Mother, we are only just getting started. The tapestry of lies and deception behind which the truth hides is oft unravelled with the tug of a single loose thread. I say, young lady, I would beg but a moment of your time. I somehow doubt that young lady was targeted by the charlatans we seek.
Aye, 'tis true. I too was taken in by the false promises of those awful, awful men. Long have I yearned for a chance to meet Sir Velguin, so when they said I finally could, I didn't hesitate for even a moment. But when they escorted me to the manor and undid the blindfold, I looked on the hideous faces of those so-called grand sirs and screamed and fled. They were gone when I returned with the watch, but their neighbours said they had overheard them speaking about seeking shelter in a place called Idleshire. I know it's not much, but I pray this information helps you in your search.
My lady, I swear to you here and now, I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, shall not rest until these dastardly fiends are punished for their foul crimes.
Huzzah! 3 cheers for Papa Hildy! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
Hip hip hooray! And there you have it. Our quarry can be found in Idleshire. Come, my loyal assistants. Justice waits for
for no gentleman. That's all well and good, but I've never heard of this Idleshire. Have you? You mean we're to travel to the Dravanian hinterlands? Right now? Just like that? To the Dravanian hinterlands. To Idleshire. A place of whimsy. A place of whist and whims.
This place feels somehow familiar, but I can't possibly have come here before, right? Oh, can I keep one? I promise I'll walk him and feed him and put fresh herbs in his mask every day.
No, you cannot keep a goblin as a pet, Nashu. That is disturbing. Ah, bloody waste of time. So, that was a harrowing journey during which I felt certain I would die horribly, or at least be forced to part ways with my precious bits. Truly, this magnificent settlement is a testament to the hard work and camaraderie of her uplander and gobby citizens. Yes, well, I'm just glad we're no longer being pursued by fire-breathing dragons, musket-wielding crabs, and bomb-throwing goblins. You know, the other ones.
But they were no match for Lady Julian and that pan of hers. Am I right? I want to see her make the bird gobbies fly again. God's sakes, Hildy. Except in Atheria, this lot would be dead in a ditch somewhere if it weren't for me.
Nonsense! I would never let any harm come to my loyal assistant, or my beloved son. If I may interject. Now then, let us split up and question the good people of Idleshire. My keen inspector's sense tells me that one of them has knowledge of the false knights we seek. The way you kicked the dirt. Oh, see ya, buddy. Oh, wrong button. Yes. Loud jocks knows of grand sirs. Sneaky uplanders keep to selves. Mingle not with gobby flock, but each to own. Loud jock says, no questions, only jingly shine. Nope. If only Illuminati leave us alone. Loud jocks can eat without always looking over shoulder.
Hooray for everything!
How blessed these goblins and treasure hunters and adventurers must feel to have the freedom to pursue their dreams and live as they see fit. A sorrier looking city of vagabonds, cutthroats and charlatans I've never seen. Don't you fall in with them, here? They're not so bad. They're alright. I don't know why you've got it against everyone, Julian. Come on, I liked you. I liked her character. Why is she being got a bit of a stick up her ass now? Oh, you must be talking about them grand sirs. They drifted into Idleshire some time ago, as I recall. Pay visits to the Great Library, though. Pay visits to the Great Library, though I couldn't tell you why.
Exceedingly experienced treasure hunter.
Could it be?
The smell of heresy. Wait. Hold on. It's the same lady. What?
Oh, I know about the Grand Sirs. They keep to themselves in that building of theirs, south of the round spot. You'd best watch out, though. They're a dangerous bunch, liable to kill you for looking at them cockeyed. It's entirely possible that I've gone completely and utterly mad, but are you, perchance, the long-lost twin sister of an Ishgardian noblewoman? What? Oh, look behind you. A three-headed gobu.
It's the same lady.
Why do I feel like I've not seen the last of that old woman? Could it be
The smell of heresy. In this case, Sia, I agree with you. If only we had the testimony of a concerned citizen, which could conveniently direct us to the villain's precise location.
The Grand Sirs are holed up in a building to the south of the markets. Good show, Atheria. There, that's the one. Come, let's inform the others.
It's a trap. It's a trap. It would seem that no one is home. There is naught we can do but wait then.
Papa Hildy, I just want to say that I really like this place. I think that you and me and Mama and Ashu could have lots of exciting adventures if we stay here.
You may be right, Gigi. This community seems to have fostered an enlightened, free society, welcoming of honest souls willing to work and contribute to the greater whole. Did anyone happen to see a gazebo on the way in?
As I live and Hildebrand, Helidor, Maximilian, Mandeville.
Could that be? I say, could that be Slowfix coin toss?
Do you know this copy, Inspector?
I most certainly do. Why, Master Slowfix was my very first employer.
When travelling through Danaland long ago, Gobby Flock was waylaid by Uplander bandits. With no jingly shine to pay brass blades, we had no way to backtake goods. Until we make busy deal with Gentleman Uplander, that is. With fastness, he finds Uplander bandits and brings much banky boom, and returns to Goodly Gobby's missing goods and great justice. Henceforth, Slowfix gains new appreciation for Uplanders, but for chance encounter with Gentleman Uplander, he never conceives of egalitarian utopia. One may even claim Hildy a founding father of Idleshire. With metaphorical tongue flaps, that is.
Oh, the memories.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 subscription to Slowfix.
Thank you for the gift sub. I appreciate that. Slowfix. I didn't realize there was Slowfix coin toss. I love that name. Thank you very much for the gift sub. I appreciate it. Thank you for supporting the stream. Thank you, thank you. Oh, the memories. It was a near thing
for the bandits were clever enough to see through my ingenious disguise as an innocent milkmaid. But in my haste to escape, I tripped over a barrel of fire sand, and, as they say, boom, gobby doom. Hydrating. Sip, sip.
Cool. No busy deals for the wicked.
No busy deals, indeed. But leaving that delightful anecdote aside, ye gods, Master Slowfix, just looking at what you and your flock have made of these ruins is making me big eyes.
Psh. Gobby flock has come long ways since wandering days, but we have not forgotten gentleman Uplander's kindness. Slowfix is here to offer hand lending.
Well, far be it from me to refuse. My son Gigi has grown quite fond of your magnificent city, and so I should like to stay here with him and my assistant for a time. We would not require much in the way of accommodations. A humble gazebo, for example, would more than suffice.
Why settle for gazebo when perfectly good estate right behind you? Residents are building in arrears, and Slowfix happy to evict them.
But we were pursuing the fiends who lived here on suspicion of defrauding young women.
Fraud? In Slowfix's egalitarian utopia, this he will not abide. All the more reason to let Gentleman Uplander and his flock stay instead of Grandsirs. No need for jingly shine either. Huzzah! A giant gazebo to call our own.
I do not know what to say. Thank you, Master Slowfix. Thank you.
No need for teary-eyed tongue flaps. Gobbyflock is possessed of moral obligation to repay Gentleman Uplander for past generosity. Enjoy new gazebo, and good luck with hunt for Grandsirs. Papa Hildy, since this is our gazebo, is it okay if I draw our family crest on it?
I can think of no better way to celebrate this joyous occasion, and perhaps draw the ire of our new home's former tenants. Come, let us go and purchase some paints together. This gazebo shall be your canvas.
Now he's gone and gotten himself a sodden gazebo. Bloody hells. If he really thinks I'm going to let him keep on playing at being a father.
Why can't he? Come on. Leave him alone. Let him live. Oh, he's painting. That's so cute. Go, Vivi, go. Oh, that's really sweet. Oh. Still no sign of the notorious Grandsirs. I dare say we're going to need more paint. Can we just open the door? A gazebo to call our own. Complete. Alright, I think that's going to leave us nice and neatly at the end of stream for today. thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. I hope you had a good time. We are going to be finishing up, and then we'll do the rest of the Hildebrand quests tomorrow. So yeah. That's all for today. Do the thing. Oh, that's the wrong button. Sorry. There we go. Check it out. I figured it out. But thank you for being here. I had fun today. It's a very silly quest line. Right one time. I got you, Jim. There we go. Just so you know, I'm gonna be lying in bed later being like, my Sharona. I can't believe you've done this to me. Absolute betrayal. Rattling time. Yeah. Jim is alive. He is alive. And he still hasn't collected his chest. Get your chest, Jim. It's been sitting there for the last like 2.5 hours. Oh, Luca's got the little angel one. You know what I got before? So I got a Viking hat. Look at this. Oh, yeah, I could put the fries in the bag. I got the mohawk. Rubik cube. I don't know. The cowboy hat is pretty peak, I'll be honest. Where did it go? Is it a rarer one? Where's the... Yeah. It is a rarer one. To me, Lucas still has a hard hat on. Oh, interesting. So the glitch where it shows to you guys when the timer expires, even if I have under 1k tap points. Yeah. If you've got under 1k points and the timer has expired, it will show as a chest. Because that's happened to me before, and you've been like, after you're not getting the chest, I'm like, I don't have the points. I can't. I cannot. Alright. Hildebrand quests are very fun, but that is all for today. Let's go raid. It's been a while since we raided Hunter. Hunter's playing Spyro. God, I would like to play Spyro. It is very nostalgic. Here we go. Have a good rest. Thank you, Spencer. Thank you. Oh shit, I think Hunter's finishing. Never mind. New plan. He's ended stream. We can't go there. Just need to spam more to pump those numbers. You're right. You're right. I realize when I'm questing, I don't tap nearly enough. Because I was using up the points that I'd accumulated during the day today. Who says we can't raid an offline channel? I mean, we could. But well, in that case, we can go raid a different channel. Always tricky with these, but I picked something. It's not Final Fantasy, but it could be interesting. It sounds interesting. It's called, the game title is called The Great Villainous Strategy of Lily. Hopefully they're not finishing. They're in a suspiciously not video game looking screen now. Okay, no, that's fine. Alright. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. As I said, FF14 will continue tomorrow, and then Monday will be our FF9 finale. We will then have our collab day on Tuesday. I'm not 100% sure how many people are going to be there or what we're going to be playing yet, but we'll have to figure it out. We did talk about potentially trying like a 3v3 codenames, so that could be fun if we've got the people for that. Otherwise, you know, I don't know. Could be anything. It could be anything. If you want to catch up on previous episodes, they are on my VOD channel. I have a Discord as well where you can stick around for yip yap and Jim spamming the meow 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 meow. Meow 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 indeed. I also have a YouTube with FF14 content on it. The raid messages are there. The first one will work if you are subscribed. The second one will work if you are not. Until tomorrow, I hope you have a good day, a good evening, or a good night. Thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate it. I'll see you then. Goodbye. Goodbye. Good night. Night, Tempest.